Once upon a time, there lived a miller who had 3 sons. When the old man died, the sons shared his inheritance. The oldest one kept the mill, the second took a donkey, and the youngest son got nothing but a cat. What will I do with a cat? Are we going to catch mice together or something? The younger son lamented. I know what to do, master, the cat said. Try to get a pair of boots for me so that I can walk in the forest. Well, let it be so. We'll see what will come of it, the young man replied. He knew that his pet was smart and cunning. So, the cat put on boots, took a bag full of cabbage and carrots, and went to the nearest forest, where lots of rabbits lived. In the forest, the cat used the bag to construct a trap and scattered the cabbage and carrots all over the place. It wasn't long before a few rabbits came near to try the treats and hopped into the bag. With the prey in his bag, Puss in Boots headed for the royal castle. My master, the Marquis of Carabas, sends you these rabbits from his own forest, said the cat with a bow. Oh, what a fine gift. Thank him on my behalf, the king answered. A couple of days later, Puss in Boots caught a few partridges in the field nearby. He took them to the castle again. The king was very pleased and even ordered that the cat be rewarded. During the next 2 months, Puss in Boots would give the king fur and feathers in the name of the Marquis of Carabas. Thus, the cat became a frequent guest in the royal castle. One day, he heard that the king and his beautiful daughter were going to take a carriage ride along the bank. What a chance! The cat exclaimed. Now, master, go and bathe in the river. The rest I'll take care of myself. The young man obeyed him without hesitation. While he was swimming in the river, Puss in Boots hid his clothes in the reeds. Soon the royal carriage appeared on the bank. Please, help! The Marquis of Carabas is drowning! The cat cried out. The king turned at the voice, recognized Puss in Boots, and sent guards to save the Marquis. Meanwhile, the cat complained to the king that his master's clothes had been stolen. The king ordered his knight to find worthy garments for the young nobleman. He turned out to be good company and looked handsome in his fine new outfit. The king invited him for a walk, and the princess was quite charmed by the courteous Marquis of Carabas. The cat's plan had been a success. Puss in Boots was now running in front of the carriage and often stopped to talk to the peasants who were working in the fields and orchards. When the king's carriage came to them, the king wondered who their landlord was. The Marquis of Carabas, your majesty, was the answer. What a vast estate you have, Marquis! The king praised him. The young man kept silent, and the princess just couldn't help gazing at him. Meanwhile, Puss in Boots kept running along the road until he reached the gates of a large castle. Like all the other manors and lands around, it belonged to a cruel ogre. Puss in Boots had heard about his bad temper, and so he made a plan. First of all, he needed to gain access to the castle.
Accept my reverences, your insatiability,
bowed the cat to the ogre.
People spread rumors that you can change into any creature, but I would never believe that you could turn into an elephant or a lion.
The cat started in a roundabout way.
Then watch!
The ogre roared and changed into a lion. The cat was so scared that he nearly climbed up the wall.
Great!
He stuttered.
But many wizards can transform into large animals. It must be more difficult to turn into a tiny creature, let's say a mouse.
But it's not too hard for me!
The ogre cried. The next moment, he was transformed into a tiny mouse. That was just what the cat was waiting for. He pounced upon the mouse and swallowed it whole. Meanwhile, the royal carriage reached the castle gates.
Welcome to the castle of the Marquis of Carabas,
The cat said to his guests.
You have good taste, Marquis,
The king replied. He was astonished at the magnificence of the manor, as was its new owner. When the king saw the Marquis's vast estate and luxurious castle, he found the young man to be the best match for his daughter, and the princess was already deep in love with the handsome nobleman. The next day, the entire kingdom celebrated the royal wedding. The couple lived in their castle happily ever after. Puss in Boots became everybody's favorite and was never refused anything. He was respected and cared for, and from that time on, he caught mice only for fun.